Hi guys. Hey, today I'm kind of excited about it. We're going to be going to Corps of Engineer campground and two state campgrounds, state forest campgrounds right up in the area here. Not far from our base here, within 20 miles. And the Corps of Engineer campground is probably the biggest or the busiest around in many states. So that's Cross Lake. But this one's going to be sponsored by Wattcycle. Good afternoon, guys. Denny from DDK Travels. So today we're going to just take and drive around, and I'm going to show you a few campgrounds up in the area up here. Two of them are state forest campgrounds, and the other one's a Corps of Engineers. So we're going to get up here, and I'm going to show you where these campgrounds are. And the first one is just off of 6, about 6 miles north of Outing. So we're going to take and show you that, and we will be with you here shortly. Okay, so the campground is right here. It's Lake Washburn. It's a state forest campground. You go west on Washburn Road, and yeah, you go right out here, and my camera doesn't want to stay balanced. I don't know why. It's crooked. It's crooked. Anyhow, it's on Washburn Road here, and you only go down a couple miles. You go underneath the Highline wires, and this campground is where I camp hosted for 3 years. They wanted me to stay on, and I just said, nah, we're going to start traveling. So. And they got hiking trails right here on the left. There's some ribbons, and that's a hiking trail there. Right there's hiking trail. So here's how we're going to do this. Right here is where our property is right here. Okay? Right there where the center of the screen is. Right in here is our property. So you come out, and we head south on 6. Okay. Here's my cursor. Right here. So we're going to head south on 6 again. We're going to zoom in so you can see. There's Washburn. Here's the road we turned on. How am I doing this? Right here, this is the road. Right here we turned on. Right there. And then we went this way. This is the campground. Right here. A lot of beautiful, beautiful hiking trails here. Just turn right here at this road and go in there, and there's a big parking area. It's really, really nice. Really nice. This guy here, his name is Jerry Shields. And if you look off to the right side there, you're going to see a pile of wood. And he puts wood in that shed. Big bundles of wood. And he just has a donation canister out there. But right here is campground, State Forest Campground. we'll get out up here and take a walk around. I'll show you the signage. We'll turn here. It's called Clint Converse. You see that right there? Clint Converse State Forest. So it's a nice little place. It's not busy whatsoever. It's pretty quiet in here. So if you want to come up and do some four-wheeling, you can four-wheel out of this park. So if you have a four-wheeler, definitely bring it, because yeah, it's four-wheeler friendly. It's a real deep lake. The first part of it, where you get out from the boat landing, is pretty shallow. But once you get out in the deep part, it'll go at 100 feet of water plus. And the boat landing is off here to the right. Down here. Looks like there's some campers here with some boats. And there's a guy up here. He usually measures fish and counts and all that stuff. There's usually somebody here doing all that. So here's the boat landing. There's the counting guy. So we're going to go back up to the main entrance, and we are going to show you what's going on here. So I'll get out. You guys can see what's going on. It's kind of a cloudy, partly sunny day. Pretty nice. But it's pretty quiet in here. Here's the board. You can go and pay on the QR code if you want to. Or they have a box here. Oh, I think everything is, oh no, yeah, you got a box here. So, and you can use your senior pass here and get it for half price. I'm trying to see what the price is now, and I don't see nothing. I don't see what they are. Camping fees, they usually have a fee here. I don't see. Yeah, don't say in there either. Yeah, usually have a sign up there. So, yeah, pretty nice little camping area. You know, you got sites down here. These are the more covered sites. These sites here. Down here, there's your camp post right there. And they have a handicap spot. They have 3 satellite bathrooms. So, yeah, it's a pretty nice little campground. It's an old campground, that's for sure. It's got a lot of big mature pines in it. Definitely pretty in here. It's quiet. There's one of your bathrooms there. But your sites are all back in here in the pines. As you can see. All along this side there's sites. yeah, on that other side of that road. This road just makes a big loop, and there's sites on both sides. We'll walk upstairs, or drive up the hill, I should say. I don't feel like hiking that one. But yeah, these are the nice little campground, and you're up here in outing area. Stop in and get, try this one up, try it out. It's pretty quiet in here, that's for sure. Even on holidays, it's pretty quiet. It's a nice, peaceful little place, that's for sure. Fishing is hit and miss. I mean, it's a deep lake, so this is shallow out here, so you can get some panfish up here, but got a lot of walleyes in this lake, but like I say, it's a big, deep lake, so. Washburn Lake. We'll get in and we'll go up the hill. I'll show you that part of the campground. And maybe we'll come through and just drive through this side and drive all the way through it. So, there's a camper behind me. How about that? It is Friday. It is Friday. Usually the campers have a tendency to come up here because the sites here are longer and it's more open up here. A lot more open up here. A lot more open. I don't know. I can't remember how many sites they have here. They have quite a few actually, but it's looks like they got a tree that went down. They haven't got it cut up yet. Big old popple. I cut down 2 trees right here on the outside corner because the campers used to hit them. There's somebody there in 24. There's some 4-wheelers here in front of us. Looks like somebody's reserved a site. It's got a hand pump up here on top. 1 bathroom up on top, and they got 2 bathrooms down below. So, but it's one of the campgrounds anyhow. I say it's dry camping. There's no power, no nothing. So nothing like that. But what I did is I went up. There's cars behind me. There was I pulled out of the campground. I took a right. But anyhow, we're going to turn right up here on 155. We're going to take a left and go down that road, and that's a tar road, and that winds and turns and does all kinds of jogs, and pretty twisty turny road, but you can take that all the way to the T, and then you take a right, and okay, here we are, County Road 1, and we're gonna turn here and take a right on 1, and that will bring you up to the next turn. I don't know what's wrong with my osmos, but it's not osmosing. It's not behaving itself. I gotta get a hold of somebody to see if we can get her fixed, because I don't know why it's not calibrating. But we'll make it work for today, guys. And here's where we got to take a left on 3. And 1 goes right into Emily. So you can go to Emily and take it out, take 3 to the south. And we went this way. We came down here. Let me see. Yeah. We came down here, down this County Road 3, past the golf courses. We came into town right here. We stopped at Reed's right here in the center. Then here is the dam. And this is the big Cross Lake recreational areas right there. Alright, so we're coming into Cross Lake, and this golf course, guys, is huge. It is a monster. It's on both sides of the road, and it is a beautiful golf course. Is it reasonable? Absolutely not. Oh man, I tell you, I when I was playing golf, I come in here and checked it out, and it was like, holy oh cow. If you look and watch and look at the people around here, it's lawyers, doctors, judges. I mean, yeah, it's high-end golf course, folks, a high-end golf course. And then you got some townhomes here. There's a drugstore, all kinds of big car wash. So here we are, Cross Lake, Minnesota. We got this roundabout they stuck in here. That's kind of a crazy thing. Try coming through here with a big camper. That can be tricky. So, here we are. This is where you go to line up. I don't understand this stupid camera. It is not acting the way it's supposed to. Not acting. I've calibrated it. I've done a number of different things to it, and I can't get it to behave itself here. So I'm going to just do it this way. Man, you can't. I wish I could get a better. She's not behave itself. Here she is, Cross Lakes Campground, Corps of Engineer. This place is busy, I'm telling you. You got to book out here a long ways in advance to get in. I can't even tell you how many sites they have in here. Off over on this side is the bathrooms, showers, all that stuff. Straight ahead, you have sites 89 to 119. I'm going to turn here and go through the old park. I call this the old park because this is the old park here. This is what it started at. I think there's only like 80 sites here to start with, years and years ago when we were a kid. I've been coming here since I've been 3-4 years old too. There's the satellite bathrooms right there. Campground here. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice campground. Quiet. They keep it a tight rein on things here, boy, I'm telling you. These Corps of Engineer people here really do a nice job. This used to be a boat landing here, and now they closed it off. And you have to go to the other one. This is Cross Lake, and they got a dock down there. Oh, the dock is out. But you turn here, and you start coming through the sites on this end. And I'm telling you what, these are nice sites. Jacqueline and Dave, border hookups, you know what I'm talking about. This is your stomping grounds, guys. Right here. Yep. So. I tell you what, this is a beautiful campground. It really is. And this, they also do your senior pass. You can get your half off at senior pass, and I believe all this is online check-in. So, but you're gonna have to register in advance for sure. As you can see, everybody's all getting their stuff pulling in for the weekend. I'll bring you around out of here and we'll go look at the dam, the boat landing, the docks, all that stuff. I got cars lined up behind me, like this is site 31. I mean, there's got to be, I don't know, 300 sites here, I'm guessing, and they're full all the time. Very seldom can you get in here. It's just well known, you know what I mean? Well known. And you can hike out here to get over to the boat landing and stuff like that. So there's sites that look open, but I'm sure they're full. When I came in, I asked them at the gate if I could video the bathrooms and stuff like that, and they said they prefer not to. That's why I'm not doing it. One of their really nice Really nice bathrooms inside, all knotty pine. Really nice. In the summertime, when school is out, you might as well just consider it not even an option to get in here. All the teachers, it seems like they have a teachers convention up here, if you know what I mean. I'll go straight across instead of turning. Give you guys a view of this side, and then we'll make a big swing over to the dam. There's a big dam up here, and it's like I said, it's an old park. They've added on, they've done different things, but we're not even touching the majority of this park by just coming through here. I could drive for quite a while through here, but yeah, here's the old bathrooms, and they got them closed, it says. This was always a nice site right here. We used to always camp in this site off on the right side there, just because the old boat landing used to be there, and we'd go fishing. And then Cross Lake, and it's called the Whitefish Chain, and you can get to like 7 or 8 different lakes, if not more, right from here. They just all interhook, and yeah, very clean park. Very, 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 very clean. It's really kept up. You know, it's really kept up. But this isn't really my kind of camping. As you know, we do boondocking. But anyhow, guys, guess what? It's time to hear from our sponsor, Watt Cycle Batteries. We're affiliated with them, and we are sponsored by them, so I'm gonna roll the video. Hey guys, how you doing? Denny from DDK Travels. This is the Watt Cycle 314 amp hour battery. It's the battery built for the job, let me tell you that. It's got 1800 cold cranking amps. It's a dual purpose battery for starting your truck, and the features of the Life Pro 4 for long lasting amp hours. And it's got an on and off switch up here on top. It takes and has Bluetooth in it. It's just a very smart battery, and we took and put it in a motorhome, motor coach. I'll be putting pictures up above along with some other pictures. This thing performed phenomenal. We did put a DC to DC charger on it, you know, because the fact that it is a lithium battery, but that's a simple task. And this thing performed for, I mean, I don't know, we put it in there for a while, and it just, boom, fired right up. And on the Life Pro side, you know, you got 314 amp hours. So if you double this up, you get 628 amp hours plus your 1800 cold cranking amps. It's just the way to go in your big rig, because you get 2 for 1. And this battery is reasonably priced, really reasonably priced. I'll be putting a QR code up above. You guys can get 8% off this battery, along with all the rest of their batteries and stuff they sell. All you have to do at the bottom, where you know, you put your code is put DENNYKRAL, and you will be getting the 8% discount. Check them out. They're built to last. I call this thing the beast because it's a monster. It's 64 pounds or something, 60 some pounds, but it is solid. It's got a built to last. Watch Cycle builds these things to last, and the quality of the build is phenomenal. Check them out. Thanks, guys. And you guys all have a great day. They do have a beautiful, beautiful dump station here set up. This whole facility here, guys, is top notch. It's top notch, I'm telling you. Here is your dump station. It's set up for big rigs, HDTs, whatever you want to bring in here. It's plenty big to get it in here. That's for sure. Dump station there. The office is right across the way. So if you want to pick up a senior pass, you can do it right here. That's where I got mine. I walked in and I got my senior pass right there at that office. So we're going to head over to the dam. The dam is right over here. When you come in, instead of taking a right, you take a left. And then we can see the beach and the boat landing and everything from there. In the fall, they have a big get together here. They got a big barbecue and all kinds of food, and it's a appreciation deal or a fundraiser. But over here is the, I'll go over the sidewalk over here and you can see the beach, and really nice big beach. And this lake is super clear. And you got a park. Big dock system all the way around here. I don't want to encroach on other people and with the camera and all that stuff, guys, so I'll be staying back a little bit. But there's the beach, right? I gotta get my camera zoomed right here. Oh, doggone it. It don't want to cooperate here. Right there is the beach. Right over there you can see the red balls. That's the beach. The boat landing is over there. Right over there. And there's the dock. That's where they park all their boats over there along that shoreline. It's all docks for everybody. There's a big fishing pier right here. Yeah, so, all right, we're gonna walk this way and go out on the dam and see what we can see. See how much water's flowing. It doesn't sound like it's flowing too hard, that's for sure. Oh no, it's pretty shallow. Yeah, you can see where the water normally is right there. That line right there. So yeah, she's pretty shallow. The rocks are all showing. Hoofta. I've never seen it like this. They got the dam shut off. She's not even rumbling. Usually it's just a roar. With all the rain that we've had, I would have thought they would have it running a lot faster than that. But she's not running too hard. Not at all. There's hiking trails that go out all the way around through here. Yeah, wow, look at that. Just a trickle coming out of that dam today. So this is Cross Lake, Corps of Engineers campground. And it's a beautiful, beautiful campground. It's called the Pine River Dam. Built in 1887, finished in 1976. Upper headwaters of the Mississippi. Part of the headwaters. Okay. Here we go. Off to Greer Lake. We're going to go to Greer. We're going to go straight across from the campground and pick up a road in a Dollar General. Where you've seen that, we're going to turn to the right and head down there a little ways and take a left. Okay, so we're going to head out of here. And we'll go around this roundabout. Oh, by the way, they do have old-fashioned ice cream cones here too. They don't hold a candle to Emily, but Sweet and Such is still the best place to go. It's worth driving back over to Emily, but they do have one here, a big one. So we're going to go this direction on 37, which would be east out of town. And we're going to take a right on County Road 37. You know, it's been years since I've been this way, so you guys might laugh at me. You might laugh at me for getting if I get lost. We had to go farther. So you went around that lake on 36 to 114, and then you head south. Okay. And then right here, you take a right before you hit Adney. You'll drive right into the lake. We don't. Take that right back in there, and here's where the road splits. This is the campground right there that we went to, the third one, and this. So like I say, Greer Lake is one of our favorite lakes. Our family has been going there for years and years and years. And you catch that thing about Mother's Day and get out there and get in that back bay or the one far side and fish them crappies. I'll tell you what, I am not kidding you. from my tip of my fingers to my elbows, past my elbows. You can get crappies out of there, 2 to 3 pounds in the spring. And we're going to turn on Crow Wing 36. We're taking a left. I hope that's the right turn. It looks like it's about right. If not, we on the wrong road, man. So we're going to head this direction right here. Okay, here we are. Now here's where it turns to the right and straight ahead. You're going to want to go straight ahead. There is the Greer Lake sign right there. Campground sign. You're going to want to go straight ahead. The other one goes to a few houses that are on the lake, and I'll tell you what, I've been looking and looking and looking all the time for these houses, one of them to come available. There's only like 4 or 5 houses on this whole lake, and they're all right here next to the campground, and the whole rest of the lake is state land, except for one spot on the opposite side of the lake. There's just a little peninsula that there's a couple of cabins, little bitty cabins. And yeah, so, okay. Here is the Greer Lake board right there. Same as, looks the same as Washburn's, but I'll tell you what, this campground here is a nice rustic campground. They're finally getting some of this wood cleaned up. They had a big storm come through here, and they got sites. This is site 3 right there. Okay, there's 3. You got these sites here. They're smaller sites. They're definitely smaller sites. But I got my something dragging here. I got to get out and grab that. And you can ride 4-wheeler out of here, or you can take and camp. You know what I mean? It's not busy. Not busy for sure. But the fishing in this lake, guys, the bass are huge. It's just, I don't understand it. And we said we've been coming here since I was 3, 4, 5 years old. My mom and dad, we had an old school bus converted. He converted it in, I mean an old school bus, converted it into a camper. And we used to come up with that tent. We used to tent it all the time. Me and my dad would come up, and we'd always grab this cornerless little site right here and camp down below. Park right there on that ledge and camp below. Or this corner site where that Puma's at, right in front of us, is a good little site. But my sister and her son and them guys, they're still coming up here fishing all the time. So yeah, it's a phenomenal little lake to fish. Phenomenal little lake. But the best time to come here, little secret, is in the spring. Long about Mother's Day, a little before maybe, when the lilacs are blooming, the crappies are in the shallows spawning. And them crappies, you know, you can get the big ones, the big crappies, and nice crappies. in the spring, you know, but it's harder to find them in the you know, during the summer, and once spring is gone, once the spawn is done, it's harder to find them bigger fish. It's a pretty deep lake. There's a sunken island out there, and we'll drive down to the boat landing. We'll drive down here. I got my camera hanging out the window, so it's kind of shaky. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to walk here. The mosquitoes are starting to really come out, and it's not bad in the campground, but walking down this road right here, they'll chew you alive. They kind of spray the campground area, but this road right here gets a little bit crazy with them. Yeah, I just miss coming down and fishing this lake. I really do. I really miss it. But you can't do it all. You know, we kind of said, well, we're going to four-wheel and travel the country, and then take and we got our property, and that's what we're doing. So, but here's the boat landing. If you want a boondock or dry camp, this is the place to go. If you got a boat and want to fish, because man, it's beautiful in here. Good fishing, really good fishing. So, but anyhow, guys, that's the tour. I'm gonna head out of here and head back towards camp. I got a couple of phone calls to make. I had a couple people call while we were videoing. So definitely check out Watts Cycle Batteries. I would really appreciate it. Use my QR code, get 8% off. And you guys have a fantastic day, and be safe out there. Watch out for the idiots on the highways. So, take care, God bless. Don't forget to hit the button and subscribe. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.